Hi, my name is Morgan Miller, and I did my project on gene transfer with Agrobacterium tumefaciens. So, um, what I have here is a canvas with pressed flowers, just to start. But to start the process, we start off with a plant becoming wounded. I have this seedling being wounded depicted up in the top left corner. So we have our seedling growing, and the roots somehow become wounded. So essentially, when a plant becomes wounded, it gives off a chemical compound that is aromatic called acetosyringon. Acetosyringon is normally used to ward off bacteria in the soil, but in Agrobacterium tumefaciens case, it actually attracts it. Um, how the Agrobacterium becomes conscious of this wound in the plant is through its VIR-A/G gene. So the VIR-A/G gene is the one that is able to be conscious of this chemical compound. And when it becomes conscious, it signals the plasmid in the agrobacterium to break off a VIRD2 gene and also break off its tDNA. So in the agrobacterium, you have your VIRD2 gene, your VIRF gene, and your VIRE2 gene. The VIRD2 gene that was broken off from the plasmid binds with the tDNA in the agrobacterium. The VIRF and the VIRE2 are free floating. They don't need to bind with anything. So, after they've binded, the agrobacterium will then build a pathway from itself to the plant, to the plant cell near the wound. So these are all VIRB genes, just so you know, that is building this pathway. The agrobacterium also anchors itself through its flagellum. It anchors itself with its flagellum as well to the leucine-rich repeat receptor that is in the plant cell, which is this canomeles right here. So after the VIRB pathway has been built, we have our VIRF, our VIRE2, and our tDNA binded with VIRD2, transferring into the plant cell. So in the plant cell, we have these items float into the cytoplasm. So once all these items are into the cytoplasm, I'll start off, once they float into the cytoplasm, our tDNA will bind with the VIRE2, and the LRR, which is the leucine-rich repeat receptor, triggers the MKK4/5 pathway. So when this pathway is triggered, VIP1 that is already found in the plant cell becomes phosphorylated. This is the end product of the pathway, is a phosphorylated VIP1. Phosphorylated VIP1 is needed by the tDNA, so also it's needed by the tDNA to enter into the nucleus, because the tDNA needs to bind with not only the VIRE2 but as well as the phosphorylated VIP1. So here you see it bound together, and VIRF that transferred through the pathway just enters into the nucleus unaided. It doesn't need to bind with anything at all. It doesn't trigger anything in the cytoplasm. It's just floating around here and here, and it just floats right into the nucleus. It is needed, though, in the process. So we have phosphorylated VIP1 that binds to the tDNA, but we also end up having phosphorylated VIP1, like there's many that are made, so not all of them are bound to the tDNA. Some end up in the nucleus and try to bind with pRMRNA to express bacterial resistant genes, and this is where VIRF comes into play because VIRF will actually bind to this phosphorylated VIP1 and degrade it. That way, there can be no bacterial resistant genes being expressed, and that is great for our tDNA being transferred. So our bound tDNA enters into nucleus, and VIRF helps out again because when the tDNA enters into the nucleus all bound up, VIR comes in and is like, I'm gonna unbind you, and it unbinds it from all of these things, and that's when finally tDNA enters into the genome. So there is no adequately understood way as to how the tDNA enters into the genome. All we know is that VIRF does unbind it from VIRE2 and the phosphorylated VIP1, and then the tDNA somehow inserts itself into the genome. We just don't necessarily know exactly how yet. But this is the whole process. I hope you liked it. These are azalea petals. These are Viola X. Whitrockiana. These are Juniperus chinensis kaizuka berries. This is Canomeles japonica. Here I have some dianthus. Here are some more Canomeles. I used Vinca minor leaves as my seedling. Our tDNA was made from dried prunus. I think Yoshino prunus, but I'm not sure. And yeah, azalea leaves for the VIP and azalea stem for the wall, the membrane. So yeah, I hope you liked it. I will be uploading. I sent pictures in the email just in case you want to read the text. Go over it in case I rambled too much. But yeah, I hope you liked it, and